During the Civil War, every regiment had one individual whose sole purpose was to carry the flag. If that individual fell, his neighbor next to him would literally drop his weapon and pick up the flag, knowing full well that it made him a primary target. Why? What is so significant about that flag that they would be willing to sacrifice their life for the good of it? The answer is quite simple. The flag represents what the whole battle is about. When those soldiers around them would start to weaken and they would start to lose focus, they just looked at that flag and recognized, this is what we're fighting for. The flag represented everything that they were doing. In Yiddishkeit, lahavdil, we also have a flag. In our Parsha, the Torah tells us, L'shichno sidrashu vasa shama, that the people will come to seek out Hashem's dwelling place. And most Mefarshim understand this to mean the Beis HaMikdash. Uvasa shama, they will come, you will come there. Rav Zalman Sorotzkin asks a simple question. The tenses are incongruous. The Shichno Sidrashu is written in the plural. They, all of Klal Yisrael, will seek out Hashem's dwelling place. But Uvasa Shama, only in the singular, you will come. What is it about the Beis HaMikdash? The answer, says Rav Sorotzkin, is that the Beis HaMikdash too is a unifying force. Everybody comes to be Ola Regel 3 times a year. And it doesn't matter whether you're rich or poor, Kohen, Levi, Yisrael. Yes, there are differences within the Beis HaMikdash, it's true. But the basic idea is we're all coming for one singular purpose, and that is to serve HaKadosh Baruch Hu. It unifies us as a people. But alas, we don't have a Beis HaMikdash today. So where do we draw that inspiration? The Navi tells us, V'ahi lahem l'mikdash ma'at. HaKadosh Baruch Hu says, I will be for you as a mikdash ma'at. What is that referring to? Elu bate kinesios bate midrashos, says the Gemara. Our shul is our mini Beis HaMikdash. Our shul serves that same purpose of unifying us as a people. I was on vacation with my family, and I was looking for a place to daven. The closest place to daven was Kiryas Yoel. And I went into the Beis Medrash in Kiryas Yoel, and as you can tell, clearly, I don't look all that much similar to the other individuals davening there. But I davened there together with everybody. And it was a Monday morning. They were doing Hagbah. I turned to one of my sons and I said, I want you to see, look at that Sefer Torah that they're doing Hagbah on. You see those words? They're the exact same words that we have in our shul. You know what they are? It's the same Torah. If you go to Yerushalayim, you go to Teaneck, you go to Los Angeles, doesn't matter where you are. It's the exact same Torah. Because the lesson of our shul is that it also serves as a unifying force if we let it. Unfortunately, sometimes what happens in a shul, in a community, is that people form cliques, groups of friends, and that's not inherently a bad thing. But sometimes that leads to people feeling left out, being not included unintentionally, but it happens. If we want our shul to serve as our flag, to serve as our unifying force of what it's all about, which is to serve HaKadosh Baruch Hu, we need to make sure that everybody feels comfortable and everybody feels like they belong. And that nobody walks away upset at feeling like nobody cares about them. This is what our shul represents. This is what Klal Yisrael represents. And this is our flag, serving HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Have a wonderful Shabbos.